let's talk about, hey,
The
yes, huge
fireman.
game for Heupel, but the
The
fireman, brother. And
fireman.
now the band director. Someone shouted out earlier
I
in the
know,
chat. I
dude.
think it was Walden Light. The band director, Joey Aguilar, directed the band in Rocky Top down in Gainesville for, again, the first time in 22 years since the great Casey Clausen in
Oh,
'01 and '03. Man, what a special moment for him, dude.
it was really special, dude. It was reminiscent of 22 LSU. We literally drained the swamp, by the way, for the first time ever, by the way, by the fourth quarter. First time ever there was no one left in that stadium that was Florida fans. And at the end of the game, it was literally just the Tennessee faithful, man. It was the Tennessee faithful that traveled there, and Joey leads the band while the fans are singing Rocky Top in the background. It was a special moment, man. And I think it was special because, I mean, for one, as a Tennessee fan, you love to see it. But in Joey Aguilar's case, where, listen, his story is incredible, and we're going to continue to talk about it. And I'm sure we'll have an off-season video where we really discuss the trade in full. But, dude, UCLA didn't want him. A 3-9 football team told him, no thanks. No thanks. We don't want you. He was going to quit football to be a fireman. He was going to stop playing the game that he loved because he didn't think he had what it took to play at the next level. He goes JUCO, he goes to App State, and somehow he ends up in the mecca of college football, Tennessee, where, I mean, he plays in front of 100,000 fans every weekend, and he showed up. He showed up for the occasion, man. He really did. Let's not forget, he put us in a position to win the Georgia game. He did. And I know there's been some rough moments, like Alabama and the Oklahoma game weren't the best. Those weren't the best. But overall, dude, what this season could have been and what it is because of Aguilar is special, man. It's special. He showed up
Yes.
for the occasion as a guy that was completely unrecruited out of high school, was going to quit football, and it's just a phenomenal kid, dude. He's just a phenomenal kid. So for him to get that moment, which, might be his best moment in call, it might be his best moment playing football, Blake, but that's a special, special moment for him. And it was awesome to see.
Yeah, so massive, so awesome to see because of the story and because of the fact that it was the first person to do it since Casey Clausen, as Daniel Hightower in the chat. Shout out to Daniel.
I love it.
Uh, just shouted out Joey, a shoe in for the Casey Clausen Award. I don't know. So the Casey Clausen Award, man, it's about underappreciated player. I've got plenty of appreciation for Joey Aguilar, man.
But dude,
But
down the
dude,
road, think about it. Down the road, though, like down the
yeah,
road, when
true.
kids are talking about the best Tennessee, when has Casey Clausen's name come up as the best Tennessee quarterback ever, Blake? It just doesn't come up. That name doesn't come up, and it bothers you. It always irks you. Well, I know when you see top five lists and he doesn't see Casey Clausen's name on it, it pisses Blake off. It really does. And so that's
Yes.
Aguilar, though, man. But down the line, dude, we'll think about it. It's like, man, look, remember that season the fireman had? Remember how he almost broke the Georgia streak if it wasn't for his idiot kicker? Remember how he broke the streak in the swamp? Like, I think down the line he will be underappreciated, dude, because again, Blake, he learned the playbook in 2 months. In 2 months' time,
Yes.
he
Yes.
comes in and takes this offense over, was a phenomenal leader and just a phenomenal kid. So it's an awesome story, dude.
Think about the story if we do win that Georgia game,
I know.
right?
I
Think about
know.
the story if Joey doesn't throw that pick six against Alabama, and the couple of mistakes we had against Oklahoma. Again, think about that. It's just a couple of those things, right?
I know.
And most of them, or at least some of them, outside of his fault. So yes, this is to us a legacy game for Joey Aguilar. Again, huge props to Deshaun Bishop. This game was won on the back of Deshaun Bishop and Star Thomas, but it's huge for Joey Aguilar being able to lead the band. What a special moment for him and a special moment for us. Because again, like you said, we're going to be able to look back and say, "Hey, man, Joey Aguilar and he played great. I mean,
He did.
even though he had one touchdown, he still played great. He started 9 for 9. I mean, it was
And
a really great game for him.
and really showed up at avoiding the sacks. He did take the one strip sack that we thankfully recovered, but he did a good job at avoiding sacks. Um, yeah, and yeah, people are talking about oh yeah, exactly. Lynn's talking about avoiding Vanderbilt making the playoffs, 100%. And that's what we've been talking about this like since we've all been kind of dejected after the Oklahoma game, like what have we been talking about? We've been like, okay, there's a couple of things, right? For one, you have two rivals coming up, and those matter. Those games matter
Yes.
no matter what, especially Florida. But for two, momentum. Momentum in a program matters, dude. And we have a ton of recruiting momentum right
Yes.
now. If you're looking at like top 10 list or like top 10 receivers coming into the next class, we have three on that list, which is the most in the country. Like we have a ton of talent coming in. You want to keep the momentum rolling because we want Heupel as our coach. We want him to get better. We want us to take the next step as a program. I think we all want, like, don't we all want to take the next step as a program, or are some of us don't want to? Like, I want to. I want to take the next step, and I think part of that is Blake. You have to win out. You do. You have to win out.
Yep.
That
Yep.
momentum matters so much in recruiting, and yeah, to Lynn's point, yes, I want to keep Vanderbilt from the. You think I want a bunch of yappy Vanderbilt fans? And I know it's not many fans. They can't even fill up their stadium when they're about to or potentially could go to the playoffs against Kentucky. They literally can't even sell out the stadium. It's pretty pathetic. I'm not going to lie. But there are a couple. There are a couple Vanderbilt fans, and you think we want them yapping, beating us? Like Vanderbilt does not beat us here at Tennessee. Like that's not even a question. They're having a Cinderella season. I don't care if they're having a Cinderella season. It's Vanderbilt, Blake. Give me a break.
Give me a break, dude. Vanderbilt. I mean, look, Kentucky is a given win year in and year out, right? We just, Kentucky will never be able to, that they want it to be a rivalry. It's tough for them. But at least, we enjoy beating Kentucky. We enjoy sending them back to the coal mines. Brother, we don't even like Vanderbilt has always been an afterthought.
It
Okay.
has.
Vanderbilt has literally always been a, end of the season cupcake. Um, Similar to our out of conference games and the no name teams or FCS teams that we play, right? So look, yeah, cool, great. You've got your little Cinderella season, like you talked about. Don't care. I want to see you in your place where you belong, which is, behind us. So yes, we gotta beat them next week, and it does matter, just like the Florida game matters, despite the fact that we may be or we are 99% out of the playoff picture, right? It matters. And so you love to see it from Heupel and you love to see it from Joey. You love to see it from the whole team, brother. Them showing that they knew what this game meant.